We got everything we wanted. We're not killers, we're businessmen. Speak for yourself. I'm gonna put Lamar on the wrong side of the grass for good.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 2, Episode 10, the season finale. This is the What to Expect video for Episode 10, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. Now the title of the episode is called New Beginnings, and the description of the episode reads, Meech and Terry finally handle Detective Bryant, Lamar, and B. Mickey before charting the next big step for BMF's expansion, which will change the course of their relationship forever. So those are the key elements of this next upcoming episode. We're finally going to get the conclusions to B, Mickey, Lamar, and Detective Bryant's stories in this episode, which we know Detective Bryant most likely will continue to be an issue for them. But what about Lamar? You know what I'm saying? They're going to finally have to handle him, and of course, what's going to happen to B. Mickey. And I believe in this episode, Meech's game plan to expand in Atlanta will go into full play. And I believe that's what we're going to see in this episode as far as the brothers separating and going on separate journeys, but still in the same organization, Atlanta, Detroit. So I definitely cannot wait to see this. You guys, I want y'all to leave y'all theories, predictions. Leave it all down below, man. It's about to go down. This is season finale week, man. And your boy Ty Washington, he took that L. Monique took that L. In episode 10, who else gonna take that L? Now, in this trailer, a lot of different things was going down, so I'm gonna try to break it down as best as I can for you guys. If you see anything that I didn't talk about, I want you guys to mention it down below. But y'all know how they do in these season finale trailers. They be throwing all types of stuff in there to try to throw us off, but we're gonna break it down. So what can we expect in episode 10, the season finale? What did we see in this trailer? Now, the trailer, we can hear Meech and Terry talking about, we did everything we said we was gonna do, but they didn't know it would cost this much. And that's because it's going to be a lot of bodies getting dropped off. We already saw what they've been through thus far in their journey, and it's not over yet. It's still going to be more things to come. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be more bodies that's going to get dropped off as well. But in the trailer, they do show Lamar. Now, Lamar, as we can see right here, he's sitting, and I believe he's going to be having a conversation. The question is, who is he going to be having a conversation with? Is it Meech? Is it Alvin? All we know is this. Your boy Lamar is hemming up somebody on the wall, and if I had to guess, I will believe it is Alvin, just based off their recent conversations. I mean, he's been telling him to shut up, you better listen, I ain't paying you nothing. So I can definitely see it being Alvin. And will Alvin survive? I mean, Lamar has taken out everybody that's close to him, so it would not be a surprise factor if that is the case. Now, in the trailer, we can hear Meech talking about he's going to put Lamar on the wrong side of the grass this time for good. And after what he did to Monique, you already know he's going to be more motivated to go ahead and finish this guy off. The question is, what do they want to do with Lamar's character? This is what I've been talking about since the very beginning of the season. We know Lamar and the person that he's based off of in real life is actually alive. So a lot of fans believe he may survive, but we also know it was characters that end up getting smoked. That was based off real people that's still living that didn't make it in the show, right? And one of those people is Kato. So I don't know what they're going to do to Lamar's character, but we do know he can't continue to do what he's been doing without suffering any major consequences. So in this episode, I'm expecting Lamar to suffer some consequences for his actions, and we're going to see what the writers want to do as far as his character and if they want to continue this journey for him in season 3. And with Meech putting that strap to his head, it's almost like a dead giveaway. So I'm expecting something to happen, some type of twist within this whole storyline. You guys let me know what y'all think is going to happen to Lamar's character. Now, we can expect K9 to be questioned by Detective Bryant and Detective Veronica Jen. They're going to be asking him to give them some intel on all, the local dealers or whatever. They want to know who he's been working with, and they want to get back at BMF, Meech and Terry, especially Detective Bryant. But we know K9 ain't about to say nothing. That's my prediction. I don't see that happening at all, especially after him and Meech chopped it up the last time they had that conversation. I mean, Meech could have took him out if he wanted to, but he didn't. He walked up to him as a man and told him what was going down. And K9 said, you know what? You a boss now. So I think K9 will show that respect to Meech, and he's not going to say anything at all, and they going to be good. And based on him laughing in the trailer, I'm pretty sure Meech and Terry ain't got nothing to worry about, but we shall see. Now, we can also expect Detective Bryant to have a conversation with Meech, and they're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Y'all know Meech can't stand him, and Detective Bryant, he can't stand Meech. And he's going to be making those threats towards Meech, talking about, I'm going to wipe that smile off your face. We know Meech is telling him you can't, and I'm going to wind up sending my condolences to little Kevin. So these two will be going back and forth, but for Meech to say what he's saying to Detective Bryant lets me know he has some type of intel, some type of upper hand on Detective Bryant, and it's going to piss him off. And as you can see right here, Detective Bryant is looking very concerned. He sees something, and I believe he's going to see Kevin in some type of trouble, whatever. And he's going to go over there and most likely help him. But we can definitely expect to see something major within this whole storyline. They've been building it up since the very beginning of the season, and now it's time to get the ending of it. Now, the trailer, we can see Meech and Terry, they're being let into this crime scene by Detective Bryant, which lets me know this is at one of their businesses, which I believe it is the car wash business. And we see them putting the body in the back of the van. And most likely Meech and Terry are going to identify the body. We see Detective Bryant and Detective Veronica Jen out there as well. And whoever this is has to be somebody close to BMF, in my opinion. Somebody that maybe was working at this car wash. The question is, who is it? You know what I'm saying? Who is it? We see B Mickey, he's out there as well. We don't know if this is before or after that person gets smoked. But we do see B Mickey multiple times throughout the trailer. So most likely, it's probably not him. It's probably another character. Now, we also see him with Meech, and it seems like they're at a club. And throughout the trailer, we see multiple scenes where Meech is in the club. One of the times, I believe, is like a shootout with Meech and somebody else. The question is, who is he having this shootout with? We know Meech did have, some people that he had problems with. My question is, will they stay in Atlanta and handle those issues as far as what happened to Ty Washington, or will they end up just going straight back to Detroit? We know they had issues with Remy, and I'm pretty sure Meech is going to want to handle that. But like I told y'all, we don't necessarily know if it's going to get handled in this episode, or will we have to wait until season 3 until that happens. We also know Meech had some issues with the former PA boy, I believe his name was Shane, that we saw in last week's episode. And we saw him acting out at Freaknik. And it seemed like he could be an issue for them, but we're going to find out. We also know Terry had issues with Boom. And who knows, maybe Boom sent some goons at Terry and Meech. But when you have multiple enemies, you just never know who's going to come at you. Regardless, somebody coming at Meech and Terry for sure in the season finale. Now also we see Monique, aka Goldie, in this episode. And I'm predicting her sister most likely is going to die from AIDS. I mean, they pretty much put it out there in last week's episode. So this should be no big surprise to anybody. Now, in the trailer, we can hear Terry talking about he did not get back into the game to lose you. And he's talking to Meech, and he also tells him, look, we got everything and we're businessmen. We're not killers. And Meech tells him like, look, speak for yourself. So we know Meech is about that life. We know he doesn't really want violence. He wants everybody to be family, make money, and everybody just have fun. But we know if you push him to the edge, he gonna do what he gotta do. And I believe you're gonna see that in this episode. So this is why he's telling Terry, speak for yourself, because he's willing to take that extra step to lay somebody down if he really had to. Now, we can also expect Terry to be kicking it with Markeisha like he does all the time. And I'm expecting the two to take their relationship to the next level. But we know Boom was an issue. As I told you guys, did Boom end up sending some goons to Terry? I mean, we don't really know, but what we do know is Terry ain't gonna stop kicking it with her, and he ain't gonna stop clapping those cheeks. We know that for a fact. Now, also in the trailer, we can see Meech and two other guys behind him. They're running. And in the back of the picture on the right, we can see the police car. We see the blue lights, and most likely they're being chased. So I definitely want to know what's going to go down. Now, also, we see Meech, Terry, and B Mickey beating down somebody. The question is, who is it? Is it an enemy? Is it somebody that was a part of the BMF organization that did something that they didn't like? Regardless, we're going to find out very soon on who this person is. Now, also, we see your boy, Raw Dog Charles. He back, and look at him. Looking like he about to start a new life, a new journey in hell. He's about to start a new journey, especially after what happened in the last episode. And your boy Meech is sitting right by him. I believe they're getting ready for Meech to have a celebration because most likely he will be going to Atlanta for good. We also see Lucille. She's looking very stressed out. we can see tears coming down her eyes. And, you know, a lot has been going on as far as her character and her storyline. So we know it's going to be a lot of stress on her. Now, this picture right here, we can see everybody outside looking like they're celebrating, right? Now, in the back, it's like a banner. And I believe it says Bon Voyage or whatever. And it says Meech at the bottom. So we know that pretty much means that Meech is about to go on his next journey. You know, good luck wishes to him. And that's exactly what I'm expecting to see in this last episode. And we also see Meech with the look on his face, like a look of concern or whatever. Like he's pissed off, like something did not go right. But like I said, this is the final episode. Yes, they will handle a lot of different problems, but it will also be some new problems that's going to develop in season 3. And I believe they may touch up on that in this episode as well. But you guys, y'all let me know, what do you think is going to happen in the season finale? How will Meech and Terry handle B. Mickey, Lamar, and Detective Brian? I do believe it's going to be some twists within the episode, but as I just told you guys, even though they're going to handle their issues, it's always going to be a new set of issues that's going to develop to prepare us for the next upcoming season. Now, we'll continue to talk about BMF Season 2 this week. Get ready for the videos. It is the season finale week, and also it is the season premiere week of Power Book 2 Ghosts Season 3. So it's going to be a whole lot of videos, a whole lot of content, and a lot of shows for us to watch. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.